The energy around the Korn Ferry Tour, the Albertsons Boise Open, I mean, it's electric out here. This is our 36th year of hosting this event. It's a stepping stone to the PGA Tour. Tour players who are here, what's at stake for them is try to get to the next level, which is the PGA Tour. So I'm a third generation golf course superintendent. My dad was a superintendent for years. My grandfather was a superintendent for over 50 years, helped found the Canadian Golf Associations. Lots of things have changed over time, and constantly evolving with technology has been a big part of it. And so we've been using a lot of data and information like that. And then recently we've paired with FireFly, and they came out with their autonomous fairway mowers for us to mow the golf course for us before the Open. It's been unbelievable having them out here. Now, I'm no expert on equipment and quality of builds and all that, so we brought in our equipment manager, and he looked over the machine as much as possible, and he was blown away by the parts and components that were used. He even said they were like probably a little overkill for what the unit actually needed to be. He was just blown away by the process to getting the FireFly out here and mowing the fairways was a pretty smooth one. We pulled them off the trailers. After that, we headed out on the golf course, and to map the fairways, we just drove it with the machine. So we mapped one for the edge of the fairway and one as a border where we didn't want them. So specifically for the Boise Open, we're trying to keep the rough as juicy as possible. Tall, thick, lush, and we don't want any tire marks through there. And so with a click of the button with the FireFly, we were able to just modify where the FireFly units turn, and they stayed in the fairways. So the fairway mower is obviously electric, and so they're pretty quiet out there. And so when we start in the morning, we're out here very early in the morning. So fortunately we have safety lights on them. We also left the headlights on them. So without that, sometimes it's hard to hear because they're so quiet out there. When we looked at FireFly autonomous mowers, we looked at the ROI. So we didn't want to get rid of jobs by any means, but we are always understaffed for what we're trying to get accomplished out there. So we want to reallocate the resources, the labor hours of individuals just sitting on the mower to help us with raking bunkers, blowing debris, changing cups, edging heads. I mean, you're only limited to what your imagination can come up with and how to reallocate those resources. So at the end of the day, that ROI of reallocating the resources is just going to be a better golf course to put a better product out there for our membership.
Subscribe to our channel and join our live webinar and get insider access to how all-electric autonomous mowers are innovating fairway maintenance. Register now and be the first to mow smarter.